Hey there, guys. Jeremy again here, Conscious as Awake. Nice to talk to you again. Thank you for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. You are appreciated, believe me. This is like almost my way of all the stuff in my mind, and oh, I mean, these are things I can't really talk to anybody about, so it's nice to now have people who understand what I'm talking about. So you are definitely appreciated in the highest degree. So sending nothing but good vibrations out to you guys. So I want to talk about my astral projection experience from earlier today at 4 a.m. February 11th. So this morning. I was going to upload this video tomorrow. I just wanted to kind of mentally process it for a little bit, but I think I worked through my process, and now I'm ready to express it. And again, this is amazing that I can just sit here and talk about these crazy experiences that I have, and it relates to people, and then getting your feedback and comments and insights and your knowledge too, is just amazing. So thank you. So I woke up. So I had the intention to wake up before. I set my alarm for 4 a.m. This morning to do a astral projection experience. Utilizing the new moon energies that we're hitting today. So I actually ended up waking up at 3:45 a.m. and I got up real quick and actually used the bathroom and had some water, and I just laid back down in my bed on my back, and I could already feel the vibrational frequencies shifting around. I could already hear the high-pitched frequencies and loud ringing behind my ear, behind my left side. I mean, the buzzing. I was already hearing all of that. So as soon as I laid down, my body really started falling asleep, going into sleep paralysis mode really quickly. And I was already feeling the vibrations, and hearing the buzzing sound. So it was a very easy astral projection. I am sorry to say that to some of you. I know. Some people try so hard to, these experiences. Again, with me, most of my experiences have been spontaneous. Just naturally happened. They were just spontaneous, and some people just try so hard to even have one. So I don't know why that is. I can't answer that question. It's a very interesting question. Maybe we can dive deeper into that some other time. But so I got out into my etheric body very, very easily, and as soon as I got out, I heard my physical body breathing, and then I really knew I was getting out. But I could feel that transition. I'm so used to feeling the etheric body and how the etheric body senses in the 4D environment. That as soon as I feel the way that feels, I mean, I just know, I don't have to question it. But you hear the breath a lot of times, so then you're like, oh yeah, I'm totally out. And so usually I get really far away from my physical body, because it's a good practice to do that. It helps to ground and center your consciousness in your 4D etheric body a lot easier once you get away from your physical form. And I ended up about a block away from where I live. There's a park there. Nice big park, big huge pine trees, and very naturistic park. It's really pretty. But I got there in the etheric body, in the 4D body. And, so when you're looking around in that space you're in while you're in 4D, it looks very similar to the 3D, and you see the trees and you see all the things that are there in that park. You know where you are. You're at that park. I knew where I was. But there's just little subtle differences, So sometimes to ground and center yourself, and center yourself, your consciousness in the etheric body. You start paying attention to those little subtle differences, and also even getting down on the ground and actually touching the ground with your etheric hands also helps to center and ground you. And so I'm doing that, and then I hear something I've heard multiple times before is my male spirit guide, and my male spirit guide's voice, real loud, real vibrant. Jeremy, it's not a good day to go out. It's not a good day to go out. You should go back to your body. And this has happened to me before. Everything seemed to be going just fine. With my astral projection, it was great. And then I heard that, and I was like, "What's going on?" And actually, what I did was, I was feeling so good and so empowered while in that state. That I actually told my spirit guide. I have a feminine and a masculine. I have a male and a female spirit guide. They're not always around. They're around just sometimes. And I said, "Not today, not today." So I overrode and I've never done that before. So this is getting interesting, right? So what I did was I kept going, and I just walked through the park, and then I decided to try to leave the scene by projecting my consciousness into one of my astral bodies. And so I just closed the eyes of my etheric body. I closed them, and I just with my intention, just projected my consciousness to. In that moment I was like any other astral bodies. There was no specific one. And I went through a void. It was real dark for a quick second. And then I was just on this beautiful beach. White sands, tropical beach, water, beautiful sky. It was really beautiful. And in that other body, I'm noticing my arms and seeing little starlight. I'm just seeing starlight, little stars, just with like glowing lights just coming off of the skin. And people refer that to the star body. I don't know what it really is called, not really sure. Of course, there's a lot of labels out there for all this stuff, but definitely it felt like my skin was made of stars. Okay, I think that's the best way of explaining it. And there was a glow, like a glow. There was a glow to it. So I'm sitting there, okay, and I'm actually on this beach, and then to the right side of me, I feel this like warm, energetic, like kind of a tropical breeze, like sensation coming over this way. And so I look over to my right, and I see this blue-skinned entity, kind of tall. I'm not sure how tall, but tall, definitely tall. And he's walking over from my right side like this, and telepathically says hello to me. Telepathically, his mouth's not moving. And I'm kind of responding. I was going to use my voice in the astral body, but it was almost like that I just kind of mentally said hi to him, And yeah, I know it was a really crazy, trippy experience. But yeah, he knew I was astrally projecting. He was then telling me how there's certain people that I'm associating with in groups or whatnot, and then I was thinking like YouTube channel, YouTube platform. All these new people now subscribing to Conscious Awake, and he was saying how there's a particular person. There's a person in this whole group that we have here that we're building that I need to pay attention to. That I have to pay close attention, with my spirit and stuff, my consciousness. Pay close attention to this particular person that's in association with our group right now, with our community that we're growing with Consciousness Awake. It was really interesting, very crazy. And that's all we talked about. It was just a quick a few seconds, and then I hear my spirit guide's voice again, and it's saying, "Stop, come back right now." And and then that threw me off kind of, and then I was just like, you know what? Let me just go back to my human body. So I just set the intention just to go back to my human body, just reconnect. Came back, and as I'm laying there in my physical body, my body can't move at all, and I'm just kind of mentally processing the whole thing, downloading the whole sequence of events, everything as it happened. I'm just wondering, like, why was my spirit guide talking to me that way? Why was he saying to keep coming back, and why was he not wanting me to go into an astral projection experience? Maybe knowing I'd run into this blue-skinned entity. It was just the weirdest thing. So strange. So I'm still trying to figure that out. If you guys have any, interesting comments about that or insights, definitely let me know. Other thing too is I forgot to mention that Idan. So when I was telepathically communicating with this blue-skinned entity just for that brief amount of time, he said his name was Idan. Idan. I don't know how to spell it. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. But the best way I can remember it is Eton. So, beats me. But if anyone knows anything about it, there was even, as he kind of walked over, it almost looked like there was a wing. Like a wing that kind of flapped or moved or closed on his right side of his body. I didn't see two wing. There was like one that kind of closed up. But I didn't... I didn't see it again after that, so I'm not sure if this blue skin entity had wings or not. It's kind of hard to say. But anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. I think this might be one of the longest videos I've ever done. Thank you for watching. Peace, guys. Bye.